Hello! So, what are we going to do today? We are going to do our housekeeping and we have exciting videos to share with you. Let's go!
I really don't feel good. I'm getting a
Is anyone here? What did you find?
You are listening to Supernatural Confessions.
Good morning, Belinda.
Good morning!
Rise and shine for another week of housekeeping with us, your host. My name is Eugene Tay, and that is the SC Succubus, Belinda. The first one I want to show you guys is it seems to be trending in the internet right now. Let's watch
Okay,
this.
so what is trending? Let's see. Those people who cannot see, right, you can turn on your brightness because it's all pitch black, right? So apparently, like the girl or the wife paint the black face, and then after that, like kind of like show themselves in the dark. Hey, but to be frank, if you see this in the middle of the night, I would scream too. I've seen like this video like all around also on TikTok. TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook also different versions of it.
You see this one?
Yeah, completely dark, right? Yes, that's the way.
And then the girl was on the phone, texting. Then you see the three faces. 3 or 4.
It looked like a horror show.
Yeah. What comes to mind when I look at this is Orang Minyak. Have you heard of that one?
Oh yes, the oily man.
Tell me more about what you know about the oily man.
So I actually first like kind of like have my not really encounter, like when I first like know about it is actually on TV.
Oh.
Back then when the Channel 8 days, they have good shows. Now the Channel 8 days is like follow the be healthy, remember to do your checkup. Last time they got orang minyak lah, they got like all the superstitious kind of stuff. That's where the good stuff is, right? So the last time what I know about it is that last time when you can't get cured of your illnesses, people usually would think that it might be a supernatural, right? So after that, then they will invite a master. But then again, master, whether is it a real person, is it a fake person? So this person actually pretended to be a master. And then after that, when the person is like, in the bed, feverish, super sick, and then this person put all the black oil, started taking off all his clothes. Hey, man, you're like there paralyzed or you see this pervert. And then he's pretending to be an entity as well. So after that, he went and tried to get his hands or get lucky with this girl. And then luckily, because Channel 8 being Channel 8, nothing bad can happen to the plot armor. Nothing bad happened to it. But that was my first encounter with the Orang Minyak because it's like, oily man, catch that oily man. And then later when I grew up, I found out that oily man is actually like an entity that will run up to you. And then after he's full on naked, there's no clothes on, right? Okay. And then he will have this black greasy oil on him. So he's like almost impossible to catch because every time we catch him, he will slip off, right? So there's a lot of legends saying, is this an entity or is this just a super pervert, going around taking virginity of girls,
According to the law, the Orang Minyak is a man or a spellcaster that needs to sleep with 50 virgins in order to manifest his full power. So it's very difficult to get 50 virgins, right? I mean, if you're going to... Nowadays, impossible. That's why you don't hear Orang Minyak anymore. Cannot find virgins already.
Die out already. They have to practice new magic already.
Yeah. Remember last week I showed you this other trending video of a man, Angmo, botak, talking about, hey, what's that smell? What's that smell? Remember that
Oh
one?
yeah. The banana tree one, right?
Banana tree.
The frangipani.
Then people in
Yes.
the internet is telling him, bro, I think it's the hantu.
Is anybody gonna tell him?
So apparently he brought something back home, and
Oh really?
his wife scolded him. Take a look at this video.
Oh my god, what? And with the tapping on the windows last night? Dude, what? This is some white shit. Why do I'm always telling you not to walk by that damn forest, and now you're smelling something sweet and then rotting meat? In what world is that normal? Are you kidding? And now not even the cleanse. I need to get a fucking priest in here or something. I swear to God, Callum.
Like and subscribe to find out what happens next.
Clickbait, he clickbait us.
So that's Callum, ladies and gentlemen, and I just called Callum a few days ago.
Oh, cool.
And Callum says his wife watches us on Supernatural Confessions, and I got to talking, and yes, he is an Angmoh, he's an expat living here, married a Singapore wife. So the wife knows all this law, he doesn't, and he's a kind of person that you go out with and you want to punch in the face because he will go, "What's that smell?" And you go like, "Alamak, bro, you don't talk about the smell at night," So or he will like hear the tapping sound and he will comment because he doesn't know, and the wife will be so frustrated with him. And this one time he walked past this place in I think Hillview, and the wife said don't go there because it's very keras, there's a lot of hauntings there. Then he take shortcut lah. Then that night got knocking on the window and everything.
Even if you go to all these haunting spots, not necessarily the ghost will follow you home.
No lah.
So maybe there's something about him. Maybe he could be, a hantu magnet.
Maybe, but we will find out because this Friday I'm actually going to meet him and the wife for their confessions.
Yay! So remember, guys, to get notified from the video, click on the notification button. Yeah.
I love it. Another trending video that was sent to us. This one, take a look.
Oh my god.
Exercise machine moving of his own.
But this one actually, this kind of exercising machine, they have it in other countries also. I
Uh-huh.
saw another video in China one. It's the one with the 2 legs one, the one that can kick one.
Yeah.
And then it's like super aggressive. It's like the hantu is like angry.
What do you think? Hantu, not hantu?
I believe it's the hantu because, right, you can say that, someone actually maybe swing it very aggressively and then after that go off, right? But after a while, you can see the momentum will slowly slow down, It will eventually slow down. But this one is like a consistent thing. So I say hantu, ghost,
Okay.
maybe a very bored child.
Then we got to look at us humans. How many of us are actually working out? Even a hantu workout. No? Hantu with no body also want to work out. You with body, then don't work out, then complain fat. When I say you, I mean me lah.
Don't you call me pudgy, portly, or stout, just tell me once again who's fat.
I know. When you say that, I also a bit hurt. Because I also don't work out.
You don't need work out lah, B. You're so young, your metabolism is so high. I breathe
Don't
air
say
also,
that.
I fat no.
My double chin coming out soon already.
Coming out soon. You got
The
20
age is catching up to me.
You reach 40 first. Once you hit 40, it's a downward slope from there. There's no coming back. But I think 27 still got chance. You got a good 10 more years. Okay, speaking of exercise, there's one more exercise machine that was sent to me by Mark.
Eh. This one is the leg one, right?
Right, because if you go to the gym, because I used to go to the gym, operating what he is used to, this kind of machine, there's no mechanism. It's
It's
just
quite heavy one, right?
yeah, it's just the plates, and then it's used by force to lift up. So it's not an automatic thing, and I don't quite.
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
So I checked this with Mark, who's like gym rat, gym bro, and he says mechanically cannot explain unless the spring is faulty. I said, what spring? There is a cable, right? But it's not like a spring where the thing bounces on its own. So,
Yeah, and you see the movement of it. It looks like someone is working out on it. If the spring is broken, wouldn't it be like tuck, 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 like in a random motion?
Yeah. But then again, this is in the gym. It's broad daylight. There's everyone all surrounding it. I mean, if it's a hantu,
Yeah,
then
yeah. Everybody is like quite chill. Okay, okay. I got a joke.
ah,
So the logical side of people will say
okay,
that for this one, they will say that, last time the piano they can play themselves,
yeah.
they put in some mechanic. Confirm the logical people say the gym probably trying to promote their service or something, they put some mechanical things inside. The logical people probably say that.
The logical people.
Yes. Maybe I should get like a mustache, for the scholar one. Then I was like, today is a logical day.
So you have like two outfit. Right? One is the succubus where everything's the hantu. Then later you just swap to
That one is a
this
scholar.
and debunk everything.
I think I can be a scholar now. You give me 30 seconds.
Wow.
Oh, this one I learned last time from school. See?
This
We go school, never learn proper thing. We learn nonsense.
this cosplay in a heartbeat.
So my Sifu once say, everything can be logically explained. We have no need to fear the hantu. The hantu should fear us. Because as humans, we have more power than the hantu. So, my sons and my daughters, no need to fear. Can
Can.
pass as guru.
Can. Sifu B. Next one. There's a Tanah Merah sighting.
Okay, let's check it out.
So I'll show you the photo in a bit. This photo was taken at Tanah Merah Bridge before entering Tanah Merah Ferry Terminal in the year 2014. While lepak, relaxing with my friends after a night drive, parked my old car there and I took this photo out of sudden because I felt something was amiss. In the photo, I could see a mother standing behind her daughter and holding on to her shoulder. I've been coming here to fish and catch crab and when in my teens, many decades ago. This place is really haunted because I saw many sightings and heard many eerie sounds while fishing. Once a white cloth like Pontianak flew over from one side of the forest to the other side of the forest across the bridge. Now all of that changed as the bridge now became a main road going towards Changi Cargo ECP. It's okay. I'm zooming in.
Yeah, I saw this. I can see the silhouette of it lah. I can see the silhouette of it, but it looks like it's quite dark also, right? The area, it's not really like, it's like how to say, like well lit but not really well lit. in a sense.
Dimly lit. I know exactly where they're talking about. I walked past there as well. It's very eerie, very empty, devoid of people. And on the left side of the bridge, they will have a fence that says no entry, state land, you cannot go in. But people tend to cross in, go in, and fish at the corner, and say that's where a lot of good catch are. And that's also where a lot of sightings happen lah. Yeah. So
Yeah. So you catch fish, the hantu catch you.
But from this picture, you can see that this thing or something standing there looks like it's casting a shadow. Two figures standing there, and shadows on the ground.
Okay, this picture you show are not very clear lah. From what I can see now on the screen, look like what or not?
What?
Look like one man standing here, then after that got one like woman with black hair, and then after that with the body bending down, giving the hantu a blow.
I don't think so.
Okay, there's another photo. Speaking of that came in.
Yeah, this one.
I thought you might like it. So 3 beautiful girls, look identical twin, and a pakcik at the back that looks freaky as hell, standing beside a banana tree. Wow, some alarm bells are just ringing.
Super tall, right? Some more. Don't know whether floating or like super long legs.
It doesn't look normal. And that kind of smile with that high cheekbone is just not normal. See no?
Okay lah.
Look at the eyes.
To be fair, this one I can see AI. I think it looks kind of AI.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it looks kind of AI superimposed in. So this one I just captioned it because I just sent it to the group because this one the caption funny. So submitted by Ray Lim. There's a reason why the uncle behind them is dry as a stick but still smiling. And I saw this, I'm like,
Your mind needs to think like Belinda in order to understand this joke.
think like me and then be happy in life. Everything also can be haha hee hee.
But we're not going to explain what this joke is. We'll explain not funny already. So you go and figure it out. You know, okay? Don't know, go to our Facebook group where ask people what it's about.
Okay, so this is sent in by an anonymous member. So this is somewhat an embarrassing and story, and hence I'm posting it anonymous. Nothing spooky, just an encounter which may or may not be. I share a room with my girlfriend during a staycation in JB. The next day, she complained to her other two friends and telling me she wanted to scold me so badly. During at night, as she was going to bed, she have smell a stench of rotting meat that filled up the room. It was so bad she almost became breathless. Yeah, everybody farts, right? But I don't usually fart that badly. I hinted at that maybe sometime it might be the hantu. As I read that, from here, everything also blame the hantu. The poor hantu. Sometimes a sudden unusual stench or rotting smell may be the hantu. But she confirmed and guaranteed Chop that it was me who farted in my sleep. Feeling unjust because I wasn't in a position to defend myself as I was sleeping. What's your view? Can a fart be that bad? Or likely, could it be something else?
Who's this guy? Anonymous? What do you think? Is it him or is it the hantu?
Hantu!
Everything blame hantu.
We
Poor
let the
hantu.
bro... We let the bro, you know...
Help a bro out.
Yeah, help a bro.
Okay. Have a look at this video. You saw that?
The tower fell off, right?
Okay. We're gonna replay that again, huh?
Maybe you can zoom in a bit more.
Can.
Cannot really see.
Okay, give you a background context about this particular video. There's this company called DDQ Services, and they were doing trauma cleaning. Trauma cleaning is like when someone dies in the house, or suicide, they will go there and clean. There's a service they provide. So this person was cleaning after, I think, called for trauma cleaning involving an elderly man in his 50s. Nothing strange at first, except the power was cut off, leaving us in darkness. We used our own lights to continue. As we neared the end, we heard a snapping sound. A shirt fell off, seemingly on its own. Then a second snap echoed through the room, but nothing moved. We stood frozen, the silence pressing in. Was it just a coincidence? I think it's in Malaysia.
No, I was wondering why you do trauma clean the video at night.
Sometimes they don't have a choice. The next day they need to hand over or something. Let's see the effects of this t-shirt. I watched this video many times already. This is more for you to rewatch. See whether you can spot some stuff or not. Okay, huh?
The stuff that I spot was actually the light. You know, to the right hand side of the window, the one away from the t-shirt. The light suddenly you just play the video. Okay, now you cannot see the light, right? There's no round light source. Then later when you look at the person, actually he haven't moved out of the frame yet. Then the light suddenly like appear. I don't know. Maybe it's a bit weird.
Like this?
Okay, you see now there's a circle light here, right?
Yeah.
At the window. Okay, you go back there, you play again. Okay, he haven't moved much, then suddenly like the light appeared.
No.
You see? Suddenly like it show the light. But this person don't look like he moved a lot yet.
Okay, I'm thinking you are right about the light, but there's two person here. If you look at the shadow,
oh, got two people, is it?
see, he's standing in front, right? There's somebody behind him, and then someone is walking away. See, he walked out of the light. Oh no, the shadow walked out of the light. He was alone.
Yeah, it's a shadow. Yeah, so after I was like thinking, how come suddenly there got shadow? So I think it's the shadow who was the one who pulled the t-shirt.
From far.
You know, because the shadow, if you look
Why?
at
Oh,
it
is at the
carefully,
window.
yeah, it's at the window. It's not in front or behind of the person.
Oh.
You see properly,
The shadow is in front. Hey, it walks
Yes, the
away.
shadow is in front.
Hey, it moves past the window, right? It moves.
Yes, you see, there's actually it looks like a humanoid finger or something like that. It looks like something that's pulled away, but the white person haven't moved yet.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Tang
yeah.
tang tang! I serve hantu videos for you.
Wow. Investigator mode. You see the tug on the t-shirt. It's not even the
Yeah.
wind blow, no.
It looks like it could be a string pulling lah, like, but who knows lah, right?
Yeah.
It falls in a very unnatural manner.
Because you see,
Definitely something.
it looks like
doing
the
lah.
tuck. If you look at the top right hand corner of the t-shirt, the chest, looks like there's a tuck. It was flipped from there, but definitely not the. Definitely looks very unnatural lah. Would you live in a house with a ghost, like just now that trauma house? If you know that the house is haunted, are you gonna live in that?
I kind of have no choice, right, Eugene? I'm stuck here, right?
That's true. But if you had a choice such as this, which would you pick?
So actually, I think this question is more targeted towards you because you are scared of the cockroach. For me, cockroach, I would rather not have it. Tough choice. I will go with the hantu. Hantu I can still ignore, but the cockroach, they will disturb like my food, my everything else. Hantu, after a while, I believe we can establish a connection. Like, hey, you don't disturb me, I don't disturb you. Stay here for as long as you want. Maybe sometimes I might give you like some treats also, like if you are being a good girl or good boy, right? But the cockroach, they breed, infestation.
Okay, no comparison there. I'm definitely choosing hantu. I will live in a haunted house with 13 ghosts than to live in a house with one cockroach.
Even if your head cut off, you can still run.
That's why.
That's perseverance.
Cockroach is the
Which
spawn of Satan.
we should embody this animal spirit. My animal spirit is cockroach.
Why? Because
Never
I'm
die.
resilient and never die. Oh my god. Can you imagine your emblem is a cockroach?
It's like everybody sharing their spirit animal. Mine is a wolf. I'm an eagle. What are you? I'm a cockroach.
Coolest kid in school. Okay, next one. You have a strange dog. You have dogs at home? You have pets at home? I've got cats at home. Now I'm thinking about just filming them to see how they are like when I'm not looking.
So for this video is actually taken in China, and then the owner will also catch this dog, sometimes in a very human-like position. But according to experts, they say that when the dogs are in this position, they're extremely uncomfortable. So the owner is wondering, did something possess the dog to look to sit very human-like? He almost looked like a man that's like sitting and like hunching forward, right? So a lot of people, also I saw not only in China, a lot of the Americans, they also say that the dogs or their cats, maybe sometimes they pass away already, or maybe sometimes they don't even have that pet to begin with, right? Or it could be like the pet doppelganger also. And then I did more research on this. This was actually, I think, a term called the skin crawlers or skin creepers or something like that.
Is that the same as Skinwalker, like from Skinwalker Ren?
Sorry, skinwalkers. Yeah, you're right.
Oh.
Okay, so this is from a Western Indian tribe who also believed to be supernatural being. So after a while, what they actually did is, okay, they like magic practitioner. So back then, okay, they are from this Navajo tribe, and then they will become a shapeshifter after they kill like a very loved one. Like basically like Thanos lah, they sacrifice their loved one, and then after that they will have this power to able to shapeshift into any animal, for them to hide in plain sight. But basically what they are, they will just like come and probably possess your life and eat you up and stuff like that. So very interesting. This American guy, he was at his house, so you can see he's filming like directly outside his door. Then he was like, I cannot remember what's his dog name lah. I'm just gonna give it dog name. So he's like, John, sit. Then the dog sit. Then John spin around. Then John speak. Then the dog bark. And then after that, it's like, you're not John. John can't do any tricks. And he just closed the door.
So what do they want to do? They want to come in. So okay,
And probably like infiltrate your house. So maybe it started out with a dog. Maybe eventually it might, consume you or maybe kill you to take over your whole identity.
wow. And this is based on a Navajo legend, the skin crawler, right? They come
The
in.
Navajo legend only stops where it says that the skinwalkers are shapeshifters who will assume a form of any animals, which allow them to travel very quickly and give them ability to hide in plain sight.
I think there's an
So you just
Asian
go and
version as
Google it,
well.
you can find it. It's a more urban legend, more on the America side lah. In the Chinese and the Asian side, a bit harder to find. But that is the first thing that came to my mind when I saw the video.
Okay, strange dog. Is that a skin crawler? Is that unnatural or just something scientific? You guys decide. But this next footage that was sent to us, and along with the confession, I'm going to show you the photo first. Right? Let's take a look at the photo. B, I know you know, so don't comment. Right? Just let's take a look at the video, photo, and then we'll listen to the confession. So, this was the photo that was sent in. Looks innocent, right? When I looked at it, it feels like someone is trying to sell a second-hand bike on Carousel.
Like on Carousel, right? Yeah.
Okay, let's take a listen to the
When I first saw this, I was like, okay, what? People selling bicycle lah on Facebook. Then I remember I go and see who is the one who posts this supernatural confession group. And I'm like, oh, something happening. Then I take a closer look.
Okay, let's listen to the confession together.
Thank you for sending in your confession, anonymous member. So let's begin. First time posting, a bit lengthy. This picture is taken by my husband when he wanted to sell his bicycle away because it was under use. The photo was taken at 5:47 p.m. a couple months ago. He did not realize anything until later that night. I was scrolling through the photos, then I jokingly asked him who helped him hold the bicycle, because seriously I thought it was one of my kids that was helping him. He said he was alone. I didn't believe him, and I called my kids, and all three of them said Daddy was alone in the hall. He then said to me, look at the bicycle itself, there was no one there. And then he said while taking the photos, 3 times, he straightened the handle and kept turning back. He didn't think much of it until he saw the image, what I saw in the photo. He took a few photos, but only this one had an extra image. My hubby, I forgot to mention, he can see things too. Then he told me a few nights ago before that, while I was sleeping, he woke up in the middle of the night and saw a black female figure staring very closely at my face while I was sleeping. He recited some prayers and it went away. Later the same night of the photo, I was awakened by his sleep talk. He sometimes talks in his sleep, which is normal to me. He said very loudly, "Don't disturb her," referring to me. "You think I'm scared of you?" Then he laughed eerily. I was so damn scared that I refused to open my eyes. I just then kept them shut and started reciting my prayers. Not sure if the female black figure was back that he saw a few nights ago before it was related to this photo or anything, and also not sure why all of this is happening. Just to share that also we are practicing Muslims and prayers are carried out daily in our house. Our conclusion, the female figure wants my hubby and is jealous of me, and that's why it's targeting me and all that figure that is attached to the bicycle somehow. We bought this bicycle on Carousel, but the bike is totally brand new. Would like to know what you guys think. FYI, the photo is not edited at all. We have already moved it out of the house, not for the reason, but that's the reason why I want to share and dare to show it now.
Let's take a look at the photo. I like this confession. It seems very sincere, very authentic. So he's
When I
there
see,
on the couch, right?
yep, yep. When I see it, right, I saw the whole figure, but I cannot see the head because I do drawing, right? So roughly I can tell the proportion of the human head. The human head should be slightly peeking out of the handlebar still. So partial of the head should still be peeking out. But this person got no head to be. Either that or maybe the head is like very slumming, like looking
Yeah, so
forward
it
down.
flushed in with the angle of the.
Yeah. It either got no head or looking at the husband very tentatively. So like like bending forward a little bit. So what do you think? Ding 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 ding.
Considering the tone of the confession, the way it's written, how it's written, it doesn't seem to me that there's a need to lie or bullshit or create a story like this. And this is a kind of story that has happened before, so it's not out of line with the hauntings that we are aware of. Now, I'm curious to know where the ghost come from. Now, if her hypothesis is that the ghost is jealous of her, then I'm thinking this may have nothing to do with the bicycle, but may have something to do with people sending something over. And she did say she's a Muslim, practicing Muslim. My understanding is that the Malay community, when they are jealous of somebody else, they may use black magic to affect the other person. So this could be something that's sent to the house. And the other possibility as well that she said, or maybe I heard wrongly, is that this thing only appeared after the bicycle came to the house. So it was attached to the bicycle. So maybe this
Maybe it was like about that time lah when it comes also. But I don't think the entities attached to the bicycle though. I can see that I think the entities attached to the husband.
attached to the husband, huh?
Right. Because if not, you sleeping ma, who put the bicycle inside the bedroom, right?
No, but once it comes to the house already, then it's like it's able to roam freely.
Yeah, does it work that way? You know, I would expect that they have a certain radius they need to follow.
Okay.
I don't know.
I mean, my understanding of that is the radius is once you allow it into your house, it's able to roam freely. Or it
In
roams
that
around
case-
the radius of the house, not outside the house.
Yeah, then in that case, if they put outside the house also no use already, ma.
Yeah, because it's entered already. Now the handlebar turning, okay lah. That one to me, you put
Sometimes the bicycle just sway, right?
you take an any wheel bike, it's quite stable. You park also, the handlebar just turn by itself. So to me, that one is gravity, is science. Yeah.
But the figure I cannot explain.
What I would love to see is another photo taken from another angle of the living room, so that I could really eliminate what that shadow is. Because the skeptical mind would think, no lah, yeah, there's a shadow, but there could be an object there, a cupboard or something that would cast that shadow. I want to be able to see from a different vantage point. Yeah. But I like this confession. Very old school, very classic.
Yeah.
Okay, look at the comment section.
So Rachel Lee says that many years ago, I was terribly haunted by a female spirit too. I believe she was in love with my husband and wanted to kick my soul to make me weak. I have gifted eyes and I saw her, but she did not reveal her motive until I went to seek help from a higher priestess, Mao Shan Shifu. I have no idea what's that. Okay, so she says she refused to give up during the negotiation with Sifu and invited the god of hell with the whole hell spirits up for negotiation. I was so afraid at that time and I did not want to listen to the negotiation. At the end of the day, the Sifu managed to destroy her and I did not know what happened during the negotiation with the hell god, and my life has changed that day onwards. Many years later, I was saved by the high priestess from priest from Nepal, and I stopped seeing things more often until the day that the priest fell ill and died, I slowly start to see things again, but not as bad as before. Ching, ching, ching.
This one explains the law where people say, hey, when you hear the Pontianak laughter very loud, right, means she's far away. When she's near you, the laughter is very soft. Then I was thinking, why is it an opposite? Never
I
could quite
also.
explain. But I think someone, Camembert Ernest, has found an explanation for us. That's why. That's why when a hantu is near you, you cannot hear her because she's there covering your ears.
Ayo! Imagine. Suddenly you just see like random stray of hair like in your face. You know it's time to go already. You just say bye to your mom and your dad. Just like bye bye. I'm gonna meet God now.
And for our final topic that we want to talk about tonight, this one is sent to us by Hardy J. It's another confession. Now have a listen.
Thank you for sending in your confession. We need more confession. Keep it coming.
Take it away.
Thank you for sending in another confession, Heidi. Welcome back. So let's get started on the confession. My cousin took up a 2-story pre-war shop at Bussorah Street just before COVID. When they got the keys to the unit, they were so excited but were surprised that the unit was a mess, as the chairs and the table was strewn around and even the cash register machine was still intact with some dollars in. They also found a glass jar with some coins wrapped inside with a yellow cloth hidden inside of the cabinet behind the cash register. They kept thinking that the previous owner would want it back and did not throw it away. They started cleaning the place and did some renovation. Things were quiet until a day after the opening ceremony, they noticed that the tables and chairs was disoriented. They asked if any of the staff did it. They looked at each other and decided to check the CCTV. They didn't see anyone or anything, and it wasn't captured on CCTV who did it. For a few weeks during the operation, the staff experienced being harassed by spirits or entity who will whisper in their ear and touch them, call out their name, and sometimes can smell rotten meat. The power suddenly shut down during operation, the fridge not working, aircon not working, and the food turned bad, etc. My cousin couldn't take it anymore and called Ustad to clean up the place. During the night while they were at the first story while the Ustad was doing the prayers, we could hear so much noise coming from upstairs. The chairs were strewn around and the tables overturned. It was like a gang fight upstairs. The Ustad continued with his prayers and none of us dared to go upstairs to investigate. After he was finished, he went upstairs and asked us all to wait downstairs. After a while, he came down and shared with us. The previous owner have used the upstairs second story area as their private club full of liquor and also brought women in. The spirit or entity was theirs, but after they left the place due to unforeseen circumstances, they were also left behind. The Ustad mentioned that they have to throw away the jar in the ocean, and he also mentioned that after the cleansing, he should build a musla downstairs. We took the instruction immediately on the same night, and on the very next day that we arrived, we were surprised that the place looked a little bit brighter, smell and feel calm, without any incident like previously.
Yeah, definitely the hantu.
So musola is a place for prayer.
I was guessing because it's like otherwise he asked you to build what upstairs.
Bussorah Street is in this Arab Street.
Yeah,
So
Bras Plaza area, right? Not Bras
No.
Plaza. The one where they have a lot of shisha last time.
Arab Street, Haji Lane, Bussorah Street, a mosque is there, Sultan Mosque. That's the Malay enclave.
Yep.
So I can imagine why the spirits will be there and pissed
Angry,
off. And
right?
angry. It's a Muslim place, and
Yeah.
especially around the Bussorah area, you cannot serve alcohol, I think.
Oh, is it?
There's certain radius from the mosque, alcohol cannot be served, and of course by that
Okay.
by that extension, no vice lah, no prostitution, no liquor, no private club, things like that, right? But of course, people being people, they do what they need to do lah to make some money. And Hadi J is a person who has been on our confession before. We actually interviewed him, and he talks about how his other places were equally haunted, but this one seems to take the cake, because if you look at the details of this confession, they left in a hurry.
Yeah, for whatever reason, maybe because the spirits already like super unhappy with them. And there's definitely a lot of activities, like for the spirit to be able to throw physical objects around and move table around. I believe this is a very powerful entity lah. Because usually the entities will like give you nightmares and stuff like that. So this one can like touch the physical world, I believe, Then they be like, at first probably thought nothing of it, and then after that now they have to do something. I always wonder why when you do like the more shady side of business, the prostitution or the gambling, then all these like other entities will come in. I'm just curious.
Because the vice portion, this is more of a Friday Night Live kind of stuff, because it's very much law based, right? But to give you a cliff notes of why I think, to answer your question, is vice, like whoring, addiction, not even gambling, I'm talking about addiction here, are all in the realm of the lower vibration negative energy. And we believe that these negative entities feed off this negative energy from those who partake in it. Then it makes sense that places like this want to bring in people and trap them there so they don't leave. The more they dabble in the vice, the more negativity they generate, the more this entity can feed off on that.
I see. Interesting. I'll go and do my research also. Then next week give you homework.
Okay, next time I'll tell you more of this story next time lah. It's a very long story, but I don't want to take attention away from this particular confession, so I'm just going to leave it as that yes, there are places, especially shophouse area, that people use to conduct illegal activities.
Sus activities. So when I hear of all this story, especially the one from Hadi also, so I was thinking to myself, how can you see a very weird like object with like water and the coins inside and not get rid of it? My first instinct is to get rid of it.
What, the coins?
Yeah, it's like, hey, that one not natural. Who will put coins in water? It's confirm suspicious. I will maybe call up, I don't know who lah, maybe all the departments will call, the Muslim department call, the Buddhist department call, Hindu, Christian, all four come and see.
I think the thing is, people know it's not right, but people don't know who to go to for help.
You should go to someone lah, at least, right? You got some illnesses, you don't go to the doctor ma. You go to TCM also okay. You go to don't know who, eat your own herbs also okay. You can't do nothing about it.
But see, that's why supernatural confessions exist. So that you got doubts, you got queries, you got questions, you can always call 94594931 and ask for help. And then I can see what I can do for you. I can introduce someone to you. If it's a Malay house, I introduce an ustaz. If it's a Chinese house, then I ask you who you want to, who you want to come over to help. Are you Buddhism? Are you Taoism? There's a bit of a menu for you to pick lah. Right.
Then if you got problem with your children, I will come over. Hey, what's that show the last time also? Nanny Mac something one.
Good evening, Mr. Brown. I am Nanny McPhee.
The one very ugly one. Then after suddenly she discipline the children already. Then suddenly like wow, she got pretty.
They got the mole on the nose, the what here, what there, right? Nanny McPhee. So after they throw the jar away, then that's it lah. So that was actually an easy solve lah. So it could be the Malay jinns or the Malay spirits of that place wanted to get rid of that offensive item that they themselves don't have a physical form to move it away. So they taoluan the place to bring to attention the new owner what was what was wrong with the place. So I really feel, if you ask me what's my take on this, it's a warfare between the spirits that the previous owner brought in and the jinns of the land. And finally, when the item was thrown away, the jinns at peace, they go back down to the land. Let you run your business.
He just say after the cleansing, the whole place look brighter, have a nice smell, feel calm without any incident like previously.
Means okay already. But is there
But
a part
how
2?
long? So now does the shop still exist? We don't know.
Okay,
Maybe get chased out permanently already. Like, hey, you done your job already, bye.
Okay, later I ask Hadi. I'm gonna call him later.
Yeah.
Ooh. Wow, nice one. Okay, any last words for us? Any words of wisdom from your Uncle B?
Uncle B. Wait. I have to play the role again. Alamak, my hair. Okay. Next month is the 7th month, the Chinese Hungry Ghost Festival. For those of you who want to commit sin in the middle of the night, please be aware that you are not alone.
And for housekeeping, my name is Eugene, and this is Uncle B saying goodbye, and we'll see you next week.
See you next week. Bye-bye.
What did you find?
You are listening to Supernatural Confessions.